Kilna rendli awake anumai sinai mangudo nalea manoe asi waya kina tina rama yenule yana Siyayamba yandolo yanira ayakunda ayane Sirendere iyalayamku undiri inna ayaku Kiua tili inda ayamas iuma undere leyaka yati sirindarim duru wialika. Welcome to this light language transmission today. They're showing me circles. They look like vortexes, and I see human beings that look very small compared to those vortexes. They somehow get sucked into those. Yes, these look like vortexes. I like different circles, and they are. It feels like there's just some beings. I have someone's very hot, or someone has a lot of difficulty breathing. There's a lot of pain or heaviness on the chest. I keep on hearing freedom. What is happening is some type of freedom, people freeing themselves, people jumping into those vortexes. In Iakanda erem ore aikete is amalinda and namano uteke indara and nere ias ir. And there are different types of people. I see human beings in very little. They look like shadows because they're all black. I cannot see anyone, but they look very small. They get sucked into, or they jump into those vortexes. I don't know what this means, if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But there's also I don't know if someone is speaking to goddesses or gods, because I'm getting this picture of huge, what are they called, like statues, but they are huge and golden. They look like kings, but very statue-like, and they're on the side. And in the middle there's those vortexes and those little tiny little human beings jumping or falling into vortexes, into maybe cycles. I hear you have been given light language, so you might have been given a new type of light language through. Your light language might have changed if you already use it, you sing it, you speak it, you draw it, you paint it. I also hear you manifest it. There's also a way to manifest light codes. Okay. You do not belong to those little dark humans that look like tiny little people being drawn into huge vortexes, and they cannot really, they have no features. I cannot see anything. They just look black or gray, like a shadow. And I also hear shadow of themselves. So I don't know. I hear you that, I don't know if you look at yourself as the chosen ones, or you, the light workers, or you give yourself a specific title of the sort, because you are connected to Source. I hear and I see you are taller. You have what looks like a blue, light blue aura. There's also green. I'm seeing different colors, pink. It depends. Some are yellow. And I see how you're hovering around, and you look like light beams that are limited. They are not connected to anything. It's like hovering lights in an oval shape. It's long and oval. It's like, maybe it's your aura that I'm seeing. There's different, the forms are pretty much the same, but the lights differ. They're different. I also have white ones, and they fly around. And I see some of those people that are around the vortexes. Some of them are just standing at the brink of those circles looking in. Some of them try to just turn around and look outward. You seem to help those people, maybe with their shadows, because I keep on hearing shadow and seeing tiny little shadows. Some of you are going to healing chambers, because I can see like suction cups being used, or you're using your light language or light codes, or something like light, different light beams or light rays to heal yourself. You do set intentions. When you go, you use crystals. There's a lot of crystals. You do remember lifetimes where you have been I see dragons and people riding their dragon, using dragons to fight for the good. Now you are free of war. You are in a light. You do not fight wars any longer. You have turned your back around. You have been living mixed together with those others, those tiny little people that I'm seeing. They feel very lost. The feeling is they feel scared and lost and insecure. They have a lot of dark energies, and these dark energies make them look so dark, and I cannot see any, the faces, or I can only see a shape. There's also something about using drugs or taking drugs, and I'm seeing what looks like a gray cloud in the aura. And I hear, which is not a joke. It is not a joke. It really is putting this shadow or this dark cloud around or into your aura. And drugs, I'm seeing different types of drugs, also medicine, drugs in general, which is they are not good for your aura or your body or your mind or your spirit. I see someone working on a sitting down or standing, but there's this moving, how do you say that? It's like a carpet that moves, and on this carpet there are different things. It's as if someone was working in a factory or something, and they're putting the same thing on this carpet that moves, or into a box, and it moves, and then the next box comes, and then doing the same thing over and over again. You know, I also hear construction worker, very interesting. And a lot of rose-colored light beams shining on specific parts of Earth, not all over. I can see different parts being targeted, but in a good way. It's rose-colored, light rose-colored light beams. There's it's as if it has to do with the feminine energies which are being enforced, I hear. Not a war. They keep on saying not going to war, not fighting against anything. It's more about standing strong and gaining in strength, especially the feminine side inside of all human beings. The softness gaining strength. And I see how this softness, I don't know why it comes together with some blue. It's as if the masculine side looks blue today and the feminine side looks rose-colored, like what we give children. Like when it's a girl, everything, you know, you paint the wall rose-colored, and if it's a boy, they get blue clothes. I don't know why blue or rose, but maybe someone might be pregnant. There's also just random. You're part of the light workers. You are part of those which do help with those rose-colored rays, consciously or unconsciously. You do this on a spiritual level, on a level while you sleep, and it is to reinforce this feminine side. It could also be that you have started listening more to the soft side inside of you, your emotions, your intuition, you know, the hidden parts. You have not given up, and you do help others which are wanting to give up, or which will be very, I hear they will be in despair or very desperate about something, about their lives or the future. You're here to help those and give them hope and be a sun ray. You might have been called sunshine or sun ray or something, or it's the name of a car. Very interesting. There's someone has a car and they have given their car a name, and it's a very positive name, like sun ray or sunshine or I don't know. There's someone is creating something in their home. It looks a bit like a as if they would create a jungle on a wall. Like they put a lot of plants on the wall, but it is full of plants, the whole wall. It looks like a jungle. And I'm hearing mushrooms again. So some ideas which are being sent to very sensitive beings, very in-tuned beings. The same information is being sent to other beings on Earth. So it's very interesting. It's someone has an idea to create something beautiful, and at the other end of the world, someone else is getting the same information. So we are being given. I also hear preparation. So there's a preparation happening. You do know that there's no greater goal than love, right? You do understand that love is the energy that heals, that is stronger than anything else in the universe. Someone has also been given what looks like, I don't know if it's a script. What do you call this? It's something in a roll, but it looks like something written on paper and then rolled. Someone has been given this. Maybe you have had a success, or you have managed to, I don't know, reach a certain goal, or you have finished your studies, or something you have won, or you will be given. It could even be something on a different frequency. I hear something of a very high frequency. I'm also seeing a spear, what's it called? Those harpoons? Are these called like this? They use them to kill the whales. And there's a story about a whale which has been hurt by one of those, and it has been carrying it around for 100 years and it hasn't died. There's something about this coming through now. You have been wounded and you have kept the tool, or I don't know, as if you've kept the what has been used to wound you. You have kept this with you. You have, I hear, kept it alive, or you are something of the truth. I didn't hear everything. You're bringing the truth to earth, into your family, into your surroundings. You are truth. And this truth is solving a lot of problems, not just for yourself. There are no problems, I hear. So you bring the truth, and this is transforming a lot. And you have been given wounds to show or connect with the wounded ones. Is someone knitting? I see someone knitting, and this person lives in a country or a place where it gets really cold. It might not be cold right now, but they're preparing for a great cold to happen, or a snowstorm. Na anteri inte kita uri na isi uludaan tiram is. You might have this has come through before. There's this time you will also take part in a global meditation, world meditation, something that is happening on earth, which is being spread through mails or other messages. You might not have taken part in these things before, or you might have, but there's a change. There's a new paradigm, or there's a new way of thinking, and you're part of the whole now, and you do take part in things that everyone is doing, or a lot of people are doing, to raise the frequency on earth, or you're called to do so, but only if it's aligned with you, because every single one of you has their own mission and their own inner guidance, which they absolutely need to follow. This is very yeah, the number 1, the number 9, or the number 2 could be, or I hear jumping numbers. I don't know if you see 1727, 1929, 335, 25, you know, like whatever numbers like this, synchronicities. I hear adding up. Maybe you add numbers, or you work more with numbers, or signs, or you interpret signs, or you it's as if you wear a dictionary of the signs. People are asking you, what does this mean? You are here to save humanity. Part of your mission is saving humanity and the globe, the globe, Mother Earth. You can make it snow, or you can bring water to places. This has come through before, and your gifts and talents are amplifying, and there's new ones coming to you, because you have started using the gifts you already have, and now you're ready to embrace more. So they will open up, they will activate automatically, because you are using the ones that you already have. It's something, there's a lot of discipline or regular practice, which is very natural. It comes from inside, it comes from your heart. It's something that you do. It doesn't come only from your mind. It is really something you wake up and then you get an idea, something, you know, just as there's a light going on, and just an idea, like, let's create this, and then you start creating it, and it might get difficult, but you persevere, you have discipline, and you love doing it, and what you create is so extraordinary that it fills you up with whatever you asked for. It's very interesting. You have wishes or goals, but you do not reach them by taking the steps that your mind takes you to, tells you to take. It's more by following this inner guidance, more this feminine, soft side inside of you. Sometimes you create more by just sleeping because your body needs rest. So it's another way of living your life. It is much more fluid, it's much more effortless, but the work is there. There's hard work. I can see hard work and perseverance and discipline, and, you know, not giving up. And you do look at things in a different way. You have the key. And for some of you, the keys, you have been given the keys. You have reached a level, the teacher level, the level where you give and show others while still learning, like a student. We always learn. Your vessel has grown. So I don't know what you have done, but you have managed to make your vessel be stronger, or have, or get more information. You might have worked out, your body is stronger. You might have, I don't know, eaten the food that your body really asked for. You are more in this, or you come more into a fluid way of life, not one that is being planned and structured out of your mind. It is really the whatever feels right now, even if you know it might be wrong, not illegal or something. It's more like, say you're a vegetarian and then your body asks you to eat a piece of fish suddenly out of nowhere, and you might think it's wrong to eat fish, but your body tells you to, and you listen to your body, you win. I hear you win, because, and it will be a success because you are more in alignment with your body, your soul. Some fairies are I don't know if you have a fairy somewhere, and this fairy wants you to give her more attention. It's as if you had a fairy somewhere on a shelf and you haven't taken it in your hands, and it has something for you and wishes your attention. So this is like crystals. Sometimes they come through and just ask for more attention or some loving. The thing is, your loving energy, or just you holding those pieces in your hands, is creating an exchange in energy. And because your energy field is always changing, it is always, it's as if it was being activated all the time and growing all the time. Your vessel is getting stronger, you are growing, you are learning more, you are never the same. So every time you hold one of those crystals, or there's a fairy, there's somewhere a fairy or a dragon or a statue, a little beautiful little thing that when you take it in your hands, and or you might even kiss it. I don't know, I see someone kiss their little statue, and you exchange energy. And because your energy field has changed, what this, I hear a gift, what this statue, which it looks like a statue, but it is energetic, it's full of energetic information. It can send you and transform. By sending you something, it transforms your energy field again. So, okay? So if you get information, ideas, like, oh, I should, just place a certain plant somewhere else, it's probably because the plant needs to be touched or looked at or spoken to. And I hear it needs some music. So some of your plants want some music. Okay, maybe you do make them listen to music. And I'm also seeing cows on a farm. They are being given music to listen to. And I'm hearing a luxurious life. There's honey dripping from a roof. It's as if everything, I don't know, it feels very sticky, and honey is just flowing down the walls. And I hear no worries. Someone is swimming in a very see-through looking, like the water is blue or light blue, or like looks like a tropical place. Someone is swimming in a place like this, and the water just looks so clear. It's very light blue, and the sand is white, and you sometimes forget to, especially for the ones who do not sleep well or have others attacking them. Instead of trying to fight, you only need to ask for your guide so they can shut the window. It's a bit like, just shut the window. I do not want to fight tonight, or I do not want to have some, lower frequent energies mess with my sleep. It's like basically you do not pray or hope, you ask, okay? You do ask and you're being given. So this has changed also. You do understand your power more and more. There's, again, 1939 or, 1646. Something with these numbers, not or like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something about numbers happening also. And now you need to go. I hear now you need to go. Okay, now apparently I need to go. But there's something about the truth. So I don't know. Maybe something about the truth comes out, or you will realize a truth about yourself. It could also be this, about your power. Okay. And I just heard no more. So you do get very, they said no more very strongly. And this is a message for you, because they do speak to you. They do send you messages. And sometimes you overlook it or do not really listen to it because it's not very loud. The voice is not so loud. And you need to understand you're not there any longer standing around this circle or this vortex, being sucked into it all the time. You have turned away. You have managed to free yourself. There's a lot of freedom. You are freedom. Your energy speaks freedom. The truth makes free. And I'm seeing someone putting their suitcases down. It's as if you have, found your home, or you have found your purpose, or you're now putting down the suitcases and are ready to do the work, I hear. You do help others in need. Thank you so much for listening and for being here. I hope I will be back. I got the information that I will be back tomorrow or in 2 days again, so watch out. Thank you so much. I love you very much, and I'm sending you plenty of, the highest frequency that I can send you, the highest frequency possible to you. And you can take it, you can put it wherever you want. Like some of you are using it in your heart chakra, others in their crown chakra or third eye, and others to ground themselves. And even like I'm getting different beings that use energy that flows through these videos somehow to reach a certain, they have a certain intention. Some of you want to ground themselves, others want to purify themselves, others want to clear their mind. It does work in very different forms, which is beautiful. Because then you go out and do your work even better. So, wow, this is amazing. Okay, I'm wishing you a very happy and beautiful and magical day. And I will see you very soon. Take care. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.